Welcome to a fancy dress Friday in the conservatory classroom. Now you might be looking at me going, Mr. Buller, that's how you always dress. But last night I was watching Sky Sports and my doppelganger came onto the screen. Andrew Beefy Johnson is a pretty decent English golfer. I'll put a picture of him on the blog along with my golfing partner Tiger Woodsy. He's a good boy. Hole in one? Yes, it is. So, the last actual bit of decimals today is really hard to explain without having equipment, having concrete equipment and manipulating it into ways that you guys would understand. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go back over a bit of comparing decimals, but on the worksheet, it's a bit more tricky. So what we've got is some counters, place value counters. Oops, don't forget him. We've got our comparing box for greater than, less than, or equals to. Remember, less than is like a little L on its side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0.1, 0.1, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. Now you might be thinking, wow, they look tricky. All in the eye of the tiger. So, what we can do is just column addition them. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.01. 0.01. Now if you're thinking it looks a bit tricky, it's not, because I'm just going to put placeholder in there. Nothing, add nothing, add nothing, add nothing is obviously nothing. Add this one, add 2. So I've got 2. 1 add 1 is 2, add 3, add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, still 4. Put my decimal point in, zeros. So all that adds up to 0.42. I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. I'm going to go 0.1, 0.1, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. And then if it's helping you out a little bit, stop snoring. It's not that boring. Put my placeholders back in. Just then, it's easier when I'm adding my columns. 0, 0 is obviously 0. 1 add 1 is 3. 1 add 1 is 2. Follow it down. Put my decimal in. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And now, it looked a bit tricky with them, but now I've worked out. I can see 0.42, 0.23. It's easier now to put my less than, my greater than, or my equal sign in. We know that 0.42 is greater than 0.23 because there's more of it. Put my greater sign in, and there we have it. Now there's some other ways that these are set out that they're trying to trick you a little bit in little boxes. Do exactly the same way, do your column addition. Don't forget your placeholders. If it's 0.1 or 0.3, whatever it is, but then you've got 0.0 something, put your 0 in, and then it'll help you to add the columns up. Apart from that, obviously it's the Zoom day, so I'll see you later. Make sure you get some pen and paper ready, because I've got a little quiz. And apart from that, I'll see you this afternoon.